She's an alien. You really think Alaya is gonna be happy about us leaving the fate of humanity in the hands of Xeno's scum? Excalibur's full power is unlocked by 13 seals. I don't think it's possible to unlock all 13 at once. You're never gonna see this guy full power. When I look at her parameters, she's actually weaker than regular Artoria. Why would you give the grand status to a weaker version of somebody? Let alone a younger and less experienced version of somebody who lacks their main MP. She is lacking Avalon, so she's also not the strongest version of Artoria either. He is literally stupid. She eats people. His sword isn't even an MP. His MP is his arm, which is a sword he stole from someone else. Child labor is illegal. That's not call. That's still not call. You're gonna let the fate of the world in the hands of the French. So I actually totally forgot about this one while recording the video and had to go back and re-record it. Which I think speaks for itself. Jarmud is strongest when he's wearing a spear in one hand and a sword in the other. That means both his summonable versions are nerfed. So there's 2 of them required to be worth 1 servant. But then everyone hates Castor, so really it's only for Pollux people care about. So like, it's half a servant. Is Elizabeth Bathory in Dragon Quest cosplay. The class is Saber, not Driller. This isn't good in Lagan. This is like making the special Wed's kid the class president. Julius himself believes being summoned as a Saber is a mistake. Like, come on. You really wanna send this poor dog to the front lines? Really? After everything on Camelot? Saber Gilius has access to Prelatis' spells book, but if he uses it, he turns into his caster version. Dude can't even commit to his class. Fucking clankers. The eggshell is right there, just literally a newborn. Those boobs are way too big. This girl definitely has back problems. Who the fuck wears a hoodie to war? He's literally just relegating the job to Heracles. That's not even a saber, he's just punching people. Oe herself cringes at her saber version. Like, come on. This is a grown-ass man dressing like that. Being the leader of a militia is not as impressive as the Japanese seem to think it is. What are you, a fucking furry? So she cuts her hair in her MP, but then it just grows back instantly. Like, come on, commit to it. That's not a saber, that's a Talvar. This guy banged his king's wife, he is not to be trusted. This guy's power is being pretty. Like, how exactly is that gonna help us? It's not a sword, that's an oversized knife. No, they're not the same thing. Medusa hates Athena, which is understandable, she has very good reason, but this still means that putting aspects of Athena on her is probably not a good idea. This guy was challenging literal gods to sword fights when he was a regular as human. If you give him the grand power, he's gonna become full Boros for One Punch Man. Let's be real, Musashi's a fucking bum. Like, sure, she has the power to back it up, but she clearly doesn't have the responsibility. She better be using shotas instead of doing her Grand Saber duties. She doesn't consider Astolfo as one of her pretty boys, which is fucking stupid and implies she has some sort of eyesight problems. This woman needs therapy. Lots of therapy, not lots of power. This chick literally imperial privilege her way into the Saber class. She's not qualified. The hell does chaotic brides even mean? She's dying of tuberculosis. I don't think she's fit for the front lines. That is child endangerment. Look at the size of those heels. She's gonna fall off. How is this a Saber? You should not be giving that much power in the hands of a sex offender. Hamas shares a Sandgraph with his wife, so you need both of them to really having a full power. And since Sita is never coming to mobile for her to grail them both together, might as well not. This guy's the biggest King Arthur simp out there. He probably would just ask you to grant him the title instead. So I have a friend who's a furry and she thinks this is one of Fate's best designs. I think that says all. This dude gets naked at every opportunity he has. Like, this is not the kind of swordsmanship we are looking for here. I haven't hit Kara no Kyokai, so I don't know. Really entrusting the safety of humanity to a cop. The dude's out here creating evil demonic blades on a daily basis. Like, that is not what we need right now. This dude with the power of an ancient spirit on his side went against a trio of glorified murderers and still lost. He hasn't even killed a dog yet. Okay, so I set on the phone arcade is different, so I need to include him twice here, but I don't really have anything to say about him. What is he gonna do? Apologize the enemy to death? This guy received divine wisdom and still decided that sticking his dick in crazy was a good idea. I don't think he has the good decision-making skill that the job requires. The game states this guy's scent graph is on the level of a grand, yet he was proceeded to be beaten by Sigurd and his jank-ass kids. Before buffs, might I add. I'm pretty sure this woman cares more about getting a boyfriend than the fate of humanity. Listen, I get it, King Minos is a jerk, he definitely deserved to die instead of Asterios, but Theseus' conclusion that the right thing to do should have been to put Asterios on the throne, it doesn't really make sense. This guy is really lacking in logic, is what I say. Have you ever talked to a gamer girl? They're just as qualified to positions of power as gamer boys, which is to say not at all. Remember when their debut event were hyped up by taking them to Vietnam where they were deified and giving them a power boost, and then they still lost and needed Morgan's help to save the day? Yeah, I do. Look at this guy's yes haircut. Look at it and tell me that you trust this guy as a Grand Saber. How is old man supposed to protect the world from threats to humanity when he can't even protect his own hairline from receding? Who even is this guy? Like, who the fuck is this guy? So, Yamato's sword was granted to the Japanese royal family by Amaterasu, who got it from Susanoo, who called it the Amano Murakumo, which means the Cloud Gatherer. Then Yamato renamed it to the Kusanagi no Tachi, which means the Grass Cutter. He renamed the Cloud Gatherer to the Grass Cutter. That should be a capital crime. I was wondering like a royal prince, cover out those armpits, you slut. So, hopefully now you realize that none of the sabers in Fate Grand Order it really is worthy of the grand title. Instead, we should grant it to the true King Arthur, Sonic the Hedgehog.